What I really appreciate about Thom's presentations is the accessibility and the entertainment factor, but also the real delight and depth of knowledge he brings to the programs.
And the subtle way he introduces humor into his
Yes.
presentation.
Well, I'm always looking forward to what he plays at the end of the performance, because he gets out his clarinet and he gives us a live performance, and he has background music that fits with it. And each week it's a different classic. Today he did How High the Moon. Last week it was Beginning to See the Light. And every week he has a different classic that he plays.
Well, I love the way that he talks about stuff, and then of course with the technology today you can look at the clip. It's wonderful. You can just see the music clip, and so everything that he cites, there's an immediate examples, and all of this music he plays is so much fun, and it's such a joy, and even if you've heard it before, you get to see it again, and it really just completely lightens up the room. It's great.
Larry Clinton, because I was not familiar with Larry Clinton at all. And as Dr. Mason pointed out, he was a remarkable talent, had a remarkable and pretty selfless career.
And I have to say, I learned a lot about the Dorseys today that I hadn't known. I was, vaguely familiar with the music. My mom grew up with it, and I grew up with her tape, what she listened to when I was a little kid. But I was really surprised at all we learned.
Well, the Dorseys and the Larry Clinton band, I was surprised what a all-around musician he was. He played the three horns: trumpet, trombone, clarinet, and also did the lyrics for something like My Reverie, which was Claude Debussy's original composition. Yeah, quite remarkable.
Mason.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. The first series was very good, and so naturally when this one came around, I was very happy again to attend. And each time he has more and more visuals that go with it too, that recreate the whole musical scene.
So I've done this series, and my friend did it last year, and she highly recommended it. And I didn't have the time off last year, so now I have this shift free, and I made sure I didn't miss it.
I'm a player all my life, on a very small scale, I mean, these people are all really pros, but music is something that everybody can enjoy, once they get into it. It's a lifetime activity, and so that's very nice, that they bring this to the library for people.
Actually, my friend's recommendation, she's a historian, and she's a real intellectual and very picky about things, and she said it was fabulous. So I said, okay, it's got to be fabulous, and I love the subject matter, and I am not as well versed in jazz as with other forms of music, so.
Well, they bring to mind again, some of the things that you remember, and once again, it's nice to hear all this music out of the past, starting like, say, with Paul Whiteman, Rhapsody in Blue. I remember that on the radio as a child. That was his theme song when he was known as the King of Jazz, and so then Dr. Mason takes us right through the different periods of music.
Definitely. I think the framework of this class is such that he draws attention to so many different performers and really kind of gives you an appreciation for a lot of jazz that I don't think I had when I was growing up. And so now I'm kind of looking at it a different way, and definitely all the names that he's mentioned and all the artists are floating around in your head, so that next time it comes up, you're likely to listen with an educated ear and with a lot more interest. So definitely to the good.
I enjoyed very much my neighbor's lecture about early San Marino. This was Judge Mortimer, and he talked about the early days of the trolleys, you know, the Pacific Electric that ran all around through here from Pasadena, Sierra Madre, clear on out further. That was an excellent program, which was also illustrated well on the screen.
I came to a documentary here, a documentary film by a young Asian filmmaker that was really fantastic. But other than that, that's all I've been to here since I moved to this area. He's great. He's fun too. Because he loves his material, and I think everybody here is really interesting to talk to, and we're all kind of fans of the genre and of his teaching. So I think it's super fantastic, and it should be made available to everybody.